Hello, my name is Mike with AI Video School, and I have a show called How I Generate It, where I talk to AI video artists and creators about how they're using AI video. And my wife suggested I interview AI about AI video. And since you can do that now, I thought I would give it a try. So we're going to use ChatGPT-4o to have a discussion about Sora. First of all, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. What's the first question?
Yeah, well, I want to know a little bit more about Sora, which is OpenAI's video model. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Sora is OpenAI's video model designed to generate and understand videos. It can create high-quality video content based on textual descriptions, much like how image models generate images. Sora is useful for a variety of applications, from creating educational content to enhancing creative projects with AI-generated visuals. It's part of the broader push to integrate AI more deeply into multimedia and creative workflows. What specifically about Sora are you curious about?
Well, a lot of people worry that Sora will take away Hollywood production jobs. What do you see as the realistic outcome of Sora in Hollywood?
That's a great question and a common concern. While Sora and similar AI models can automate some aspects of video production, they are more likely to complement human creativity rather than replace it. Sora can handle repetitive tasks, enhance visual effects, and generate ideas, freeing up filmmakers to focus on storytelling and artistry. The realistic outcome is a shift in how films are made, with AI tools becoming part of the creative toolkit, leading to more innovative and efficient productions. This collaboration could potentially create new jobs and opportunities in the industry rather than eliminating them.
That definitely sounds like the most optimistic view of how Sora could impact this. What's a more, not necessarily pessimistic, but more of a realistic view of what might happen?
A more realistic view acknowledges that while Sora can enhance creativity, it may also lead to job displacement in certain areas. For instance, roles involving repetitive or technical tasks, like certain aspects of visual effects or editing, might see reductions. Smaller production companies or independent creators might rely heavily on Sora, potentially reducing the demand for entry-level or technical positions. However, this shift could also spur a need for new skills, with more emphasis on AI supervision, creative direction, and hybrid roles that blend traditional filmmaking with AI expertise. So there could be a period of adjustment as the industry adapts to these changes.
Yeah, and those are good points, but one concern people have is that with Sora, it could be prohibitively expensive, and that's why AI, for normal users, and that's why AI is going after Hollywood. But then another concern is that if Sora is widely available, then we don't need the Hollywood system anymore. So there's a sort of two conflicting perspectives on this. What are your thoughts?
Those are valid concerns. If Sora is prohibitively expensive, it could indeed be primarily adopted by larger studios and well-funded projects, potentially widening the gap between big-budget productions and independent creators. This could reinforce existing industry dynamics and limit access for smaller players. On the flip side, if Sora becomes widely accessible and affordable, it could democratize video production, allowing more people to create high-quality content without the need for extensive resources.
Sorry, so you were talking about how it could disrupt the current Hollywood system. Can you expand on that a little bit more?
Sure. If Sora and similar AI tools become widely accessible, they could significantly disrupt the traditional Hollywood system by leveling the playing field. Here are a few ways this might happen. 1. Lower production costs. Independent creators could produce high-quality content without needing massive budgets, reducing the financial barriers to entry. This democratization could lead to a surge in diverse voices and stories that might not have fit the traditional Hollywood mold. 2. Decentralized content creation. With AI tools, content creation could become more decentralized. Creators from anywhere in the world could produce and distribute their work, challenging the dominance of Hollywood as the central hub for media production. 3. New distribution channels. As more creators use AI to produce content, new distribution channels might emerge, bypassing traditional studio and network systems. Platforms like YouTube, streaming services, or even new AI-driven platforms could become primary venues for content consumption. 4. Innovative storytelling. AI tools can help experiment with new forms of storytelling, such as interactive narratives or highly personalized content. This innovation could attract audiences looking for fresh and unique experiences, further challenging traditional formats. 5. Shift in talent needs. The industry might see a shift in the types of skills that are in demand. While some traditional roles may decline, new opportunities will arise for those skilled in AI and digital technologies, fostering a new generation of filmmakers and content creators. In summary, the widespread adoption of AI tools like Sora could lead to a more diverse, innovative, and decentralized media landscape, disrupting the traditional Hollywood system, but also creating exciting new possibilities for storytellers and audiences alike.
So what would be something that someone who's trying to adapt to the new world that we're going to with generative AI, what's one skill that you would recommend someone focus on?
A crucial skill to focus on in adapting to the world of generative AI is creative direction combined with AI proficiency. Understanding how to effectively integrate AI tools into the creative process can set someone apart. This means not only being able to use AI for tasks like generating visuals or editing, but also having the vision to guide these tools toward achieving a cohesive and compelling final product. Learning how to work alongside AI, leveraging its strengths while adding human creativity and insight will be invaluable. This involves staying
So
updated
sorry
on
to
the latest
interrupt you.
AI developments, gaining practice.
I'm gonna interrupt. Yeah. So sorry to interrupt you, but so it sounds like what you're saying is human creativity is a really important thing. Being able to think in an interdisciplinary type of way is probably more important moving forward than being able to code, for instance. Would you say that's true? What's your thoughts on that?
Yes, I would definitely say that's true. While technical skills like coding are valuable, human creativity and interdisciplinary thinking are becoming even more crucial. The ability to think creatively and integrate insights from various fields will help people use AI in innovative ways that go beyond what purely technical skills can achieve. Creativity allows for unique and compelling storytelling, problem solving, and the creation of emotionally resonant content, things that AI, despite its capabilities, can't replicate on its own. Interdisciplinary thinking helps in understanding how to blend different domains, such as art, technology, psychology, and more, to create richer and more engaging experiences. In essence, as AI handles more of the technical and repetitive tasks, human creativity and the ability to think across disciplines will become the key differentiators in many fields, including filmmaking and content creation.
And how do you see, or how do you imagine yourself as GPT-4o working with Sora?
As GPT 4.0, I imagine working with Sora in a highly collaborative and complementary way. Here's how we might integrate. 1. Script writing and story development. I can help generate, refine, and brainstorm scripts and storylines, while Sora brings those stories to life visually. We can work together to ensure the narrative and visuals are cohesive and compelling. 2. Dialogue and voiceover. I can assist in crafting dialogue and voiceover scripts that match the tone and style of the video content Sora generates. This ensures a seamless blend of narrative and visuals.
Okay, so when you say that you're helping assist, who are you helping assist in those situations?
In those situations, I'm assisting the content creators, filmmakers, writers, and production teams who are using AI tools like Sora and me. My role is to enhance their creative processes by providing ideas, generating scripts, refining dialogue, and offering creative suggestions, while Sora handles the visual aspects. Together,
That's awesome. That's very cool. Sorry to interrupt, but I do have another question. So, when OpenAI showed Sora initially, there's a lot of demo videos, but they didn't actually release anything. And this was kind of seen as a way to gain what's called mental market share. Can you explain this concept in relation to how Sora was announced?
Sure. The concept of mental market share refers to capturing the attention and imagination of the market, even if a product isn't immediately available. By showcasing Sora through impressive demo videos, OpenAI was able to generate significant interest and excitement around the technology. This strategy helps establish Sora as a leading player in the field, shaping perceptions and setting expectations about what AI in video production can achieve. In essence, even though the product wasn't released, the demos allowed OpenAI to secure a place in the minds of potential users and stakeholders. They effectively communicated the potential and capabilities of Sora, creating anticipation and positioning it as a cutting edge solution in the industry. This can influence future purchasing decisions and partnerships, as people are already thinking of Sora as a top tier option when it becomes available.
Okay, and now paint the most optimistic version of how you think.
As we continue to see
Wait, I wasn't done with my question. So, paint the most optimistic picture of what the future holds for Sora, and briefly.
In the most optimistic future, Sora becomes an accessible, widely adopted tool that revolutionizes video production. It democratizes filmmaking, allowing independent creators and small studios to produce high quality content on par with big budget films. Collaboration between humans and AI leads to unprecedented levels of creativity and innovation, with diverse stories and unique perspectives flourishing. Sora's integration into various industries.
Yeah. And now briefly paint the most pessimistic version of how Sora might impact humanity.
In the most pessimistic scenario, Sora leads to significant job losses in the video production industry as automation replaces many roles. The widespread availability of AI generated content could result in a flood of low quality, homogeneous videos, overwhelming audiences, and diminishing the value of human creativity. Additionally, the concentration of AI technology in the hands of a few large corporations could stifle competition and innovation, exacerbating inequalities and limiting diverse voices in media.
Yeah, one thing I really like about the potential of AI is that it gets us out of the mode of where corporations are determining what stories are told, and now we can, as people, tell stories to each other using AI. What are your thoughts on corporate control of movies and video narratives?
I agree that one of the exciting potentials of AI is democratizing storytelling. Traditionally, corporate control over movies and video narratives has meant that a small number of gatekeepers decide which stories get told, often based on marketability and profitability rather than diversity and artistic merit. This can lead to a lack of representation and innovation in mainstream media. AI tools like Sora can empower individual creators and small teams to produce high quality content, bypassing traditional gatekeepers. This democratization can lead to a richer tapestry of stories, reflecting a broader range of experiences, cultures, and perspectives. By enabling more people to share their unique voices and narratives, AI has the potential to create a more inclusive and vibrant media landscape.
And for someone who's looking to use a lot of these AI tools, give me one tip that you find really useful if you're trying to write a prompt to generate better videos.
One key tip for writing effective prompts to generate better videos is to be as detailed and specific as possible. Clearly describe the scene, setting, characters, actions, and emotions you want to capture. Including sensory details like colors, sounds, and movements can also help the AI create more vivid and accurate representations of your vision. For instance, instead of saying a sunset, you might say a vibrant sunset over the ocean with hues of orange and pink, casting a golden glow on the waves. This specificity helps the AI generate more nuanced and compelling video content.
Yeah, that's good. Sometimes I feel like the language that large language models come up with for prompts is a little too flowery and maybe a little bit too over the top. It feels like a genericized average of what it thinks creative looks like. That's why I think it's really important for people to focus on creativity and building their own creative muscles.
That's a great point. While AI can generate descriptive prompts, they can sometimes feel generic or overly elaborate. Cultivating personal creativity and building strong storytelling skills are essential for adding a unique and authentic touch to your work. By developing your own creative voice and vision, you can use AI tools more effectively, guiding them to produce content that truly reflects your style and perspective. Balancing AI assist.
I agree, absolutely. And finally, what's one bit of advice you would have for humans who are kind of struggling to adapt to this changing world of generative AI?
My advice would be to embrace a mindset of continuous learning and adaptability. The world of generative AI is evolving rapidly, and staying open to new technologies and ways of working is crucial. Take time to explore and experiment with AI tools, understand their capabilities, and find ways to integrate them into your existing workflows. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and learn from them. Building a community or network with others who are also navigating this landscape can provide support and insights. Remember, the goal is to augment your skills with AI, not replace them. So focus on how these tools can enhance your unique talents and creativity.
That's great. I agree. Like community is so important in this world and just kind of navigating these changes. So that's a great note to end on. Thank you so much for joining me on the show today. Will you come back sometime and chat again?
Absolutely, I'd love to. Thanks for having me on the show. It's been a pleasure chatting with you.
Thanks. You
Looking
too.
forward to our next conversation.
Thank you. Have a great day.